Norfolk Playground. Suspects are 415 and units responding to the shooting.
When she gets the verbal, when I hear it on the Cal set, I'll tell you that the prop's been made, the undercover cars, and Gloria and Michelle can go ahead and move in on foot when you see her do the stretch, too. Anybody have any questions?
I don't want anything turned down. If the guy say $2, $2 it is.
Okay.
We start with breaking news right now on the news at 11. 2 Metro police officers are dead in a murder-suicide. We are told the officers are Ryan Anders and Kim Carmack, an estranged husband and wife. Anders broke into the home, killed Carmack, and then killed himself. Now let's show you a map of where all this happened. It's in the 2400 block of Inishmore Court on the west side. That's near West 21st Street and Country Club Road. We have live team coverage for you tonight. We break down the full timeline of what happened, how police and community are reacting to the tragedy, and the latest details on the investigation into Ryan Anders.
But we start our coverage with RTV6's Chance Walser. He is at the scene of the crime on the west side, where he is learning the latest information on what happened there tonight. Chance.
The call came in at about 5:40 here from neighbors saying they heard shots coming from a house just down the street from me. Police say it appears to be a murder-suicide, again, involving these 2 Metro officers we've mentioned. Right now, our sources are telling us at RTV6 the home's security system was disabled from the outside. Police say it appears Anders broke in through a back door, shot Carmack, then shot himself. Both are dead, and police and city officials are stunned.
It's a very difficult day here in the city of Indianapolis. We have lost 2 of our own. This one hurts deeply. This one hurts very, very deeply. Just ask that everybody be careful with what you say, because there are people suffering, a lot of people suffering right now.
In their press conference, police reiterated over and over again, this is early preliminary information. Police remain on the scene tonight as the investigation continues. Let's go now to my colleague, Drew Smith, who's been working the scene with me tonight and has more about how the community is reacting. Drew.
Chance, I guess the best way you can put it is this neighborhood is just totally stunned. In fact, if you look about 20 yards behind our camera here, you've got people that live in the neighborhood still out and about, just kind of wondering what in the world happened. They're watching our live report. They're watching what's going on behind us. There's still a live crime scene, a lot of police down there and detectives trying to figure out what is going on. These people that live in this neighborhood, take a look now at what it looked like here in the neighborhood shortly after it happened late this afternoon. What you're going to see now, family members of the victim and the shooter overcome with emotion. Here you see detectives talking with some of those family members, and lots of people in this neighborhood came out to see what was going on this evening. Simply put, neighbors that I talked to said there's no other way to put it. They are just shocked.
Kind of in shock of everything that's going on, and just trying to piece it all together of why this unfortunate incident occurred, and trying to rally with our neighborhood to find out some answers.
I found out about it as I was pulling up to my house, and I see cop cars everywhere, and the first thing I thought is, oh my God, my children, my husband, what's going on in my house, because it's right here in front of my home. So that was the first thing, and then I heard murder, so I thought, oh my God, right here in my backyard again, what's going on? And now I hear murder-suicide. I mean, anytime you hear that, it's just devastating.
Yeah, so for people like Brandy, who lives just about 20 yards to my right over here, the crime scene back behind me at the end of the cul-de-sac back there, so just a half a block or so. For people like Brandy, it was really a scary situation. Coming home from work, seeing all these squad cars out here, not knowing what had happened, and then to find out it was a murder-suicide just down the street. Shocking situation here tonight. Drew Smith reporting live, RTV6.
Tonight, the Call 6 investigators are digging into what happened, and we are learning new details about the police investigation. Call 6 investigator Rafael Sanchez joins us live now in the newsroom. And Rafael, you've been working on this all night. What have you learned?
Erica, we are expecting new information on this case in the morning. We're expecting new details, but here's what I can tell you right now, the things that I've been able to confirm for you at home. Sources tell me that Officer Kimberlee Carmack had a temporary protective order on Sergeant Ryan Anders. We've learned that Metro Police interviewed more than 30 people as they looked into the rocky relationship between the couple. The department confirmed that it had taken its police-issued weapons from Mr. Anders. When they did that, they would not tell us tonight. And sources tell my colleague Jack Reinhardt that when Anders went to Kim's home tonight, that he cut the lines to the surveillance cameras at that home. Tonight, Police Chief Rick Height confirms both officers were being monitored.
There's some technology we use to make sure that happened. There are some things I think that later on we can talk about relative to the investigation. There is an ongoing investigation, and at some point in time they probably would have came to the just end. But again, I think at this point we need to understand that there was determination made, forced entry made in the rear of the property. There was no other person involved but the person involved in this situation.
Now, sources tell us that authorities were building a criminal case against Mr. Anders. We're told that there's a probable cause in the works, about 14 pages, raising allegations of stalking, criminal confinement, and residential entry. One more thing, tomorrow is the Good Friday holiday. Courts will be closed. As you can imagine, it'll be difficult to get information, but the Call 6 team will remain on the job.
All right, Rafael, so many questions still to be answered. You're right. Thank you. You heard Chance talk earlier about this just a few minutes ago. The entire police community is in mourning tonight after these two officers' deaths. People from around the city are supporting them, including Spencer Moore, who lost his officer's son, David, back in 2011.
We've used the term family here tonight many times, and that's exactly what this is. It's a unique blend of people that come together to form this police family. And when harm comes to them, by no matter what, it hurts us all. And in this case here, we've lost two people. We have to remember that. And for whatever reason, we'll be a little less for it.
All right, let's tell you again what we know about this breaking news. Two Metro police officers are dead in an apparent murder.